All right, I'm going to admit everyone now.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Judge Eric Morrow, and I'm just going to give everyone a minute or two to get everyone connected before I move forward with court this morning.
Hello?
Good morning. Give us one moment. Ms. Milton, does it appear that everyone is connected?
Yes, Judge, there is no one else in the waiting room at this time.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Judge Eric Morrow, and this is the State Court of Fulton County. I'll be presiding over court this morning. This court session is known as arraignment court. As you can see, there are no police officers here to testify in your case and no solicitor to formally prosecute the case. This is an opportunity for you to dispose of your case today without the necessity of a formal trial, if you would like to do that. When I call your name, please let me know that you're here and let me know how you'd like to plead to the charge or charges against you. You may plead guilty, ask for the acceptance of a nolo contendere plea, which in layman's terms means you're not contesting the charges but do not wish to plead guilty to them. You can also enter a not guilty plea, and your case will be set to another date for a bench trial. If you are not sure how to plead, please ask for a pretrial, and I'll take a look at the charge against you and may be able to offer you something that we can both be satisfied with. If you are not happy with what I offer you, you can still enter a not guilty plea. If you're under 21, please let me know that when I call your name. Before I can accept a plea from anyone, I'm required to make sure you understand that you have certain constitutional rights that are very important. So listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. First and foremost, you're presumed innocent and remain innocent unless and until the state proves beyond a reasonable doubt that you're guilty of the violation that you've been charged with. You have the right to have an attorney present at these proceedings. If you need time to hire an attorney, please let me know that, and I will be happy to give you that opportunity. If you request a bench trial, meaning that you enter a not guilty plea, you would have the opportunity to present witnesses for me to talk with, and you have the right to question witnesses who will testify against you. You have the right to testify on your own behalf and the absolute right to remain silent. If there's a possibility that you could go to jail if convicted of the charge against you, you may have the right to a court-appointed attorney if you qualify. You have the right to a trial by jury, and in some cases, the right to a public defender. However, if you resolve the case today, you'll be waiving your right to a trial by jury and a public defender. We're conducting this hearing today by video to help prevent the spread of the virus. We're also live streaming it in accordance with the Georgia Open Courtroom rules. If you are a witness in a case, when I call the name of the person that you're here for, you have to let me know. If you don't let me know that you're a witness in a case, and I'll have no idea that you're here to be a witness in a particular case. So if you hear the name of the person who was charged with an offense, and normally it's following too close or some type of traffic charge where there was an accident, if that is the case for you, please let me know. When I call your name, please let me know that you're here and let me know how you'd like to plead. Philip Wayne Armstrong.
I'm here.
Good morning, Mr. Armstrong.
Good morning.
How do you plead?
I plead not guilty, and my attorney is also on Zoom.
Mr. Armstrong?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Hello, good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
Doing good, sir.
So you'd like me to set this down for a bench trial, or would you like to do a pretrial today?
No pre-trial today, Your Honor. Not guilty. We'll do a trial.
Okay, we'll send out a notice as to when that trial date's going to be.
Thank you.
All right, you all have a good day.
You too.
We need any information from Mr. Armstrong?
No, sir.
It's going to be February 22nd.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll send you a notice for February 22nd.
Okay,
All right.
thank you. Might you all know the name of the prosecutor on this case?
There will not be, it will be the officer that was involved. There's not a prosecutor we're at the South Annex. There's not a prosecutor here.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Ms. Milton, I'm sorry, would you please inform everyone as far as the paperwork that may need to be signed and things of that nature?
Yes, Judge. Should you elect to pay a fine today, you can do so on our website, www.fultonstate.org. I'm going to send that to everyone through the chat. As far as paperwork is concerned, you will be required to sign the back of your citation once it is disposed of. We will send you a copy of your citation electronically through email to the address that you used to register for today's hearing. You will be able to sign the document electronically using your phone or a computer. You don't need special apps or technology to do so, but you do need to sign that ticket and send it back to us within 24 hours of today's hearing. If you have any other questions, you can email us at statecourt.southannex, which again is the same email address that you used to register today.
Thank you, Milton. Timothy Allen Arter. Mr. Arter, are you on the line? Michael Atwood.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, good morning, Mr. Atwood. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Brian Baca.
Judge, is that Brian Antonio Duran Baca on the calendar?
I just have Brian Baca, B-A-C-A. And
I have an individual who is connected. He indicated he's having audio problems. Sierra, if you could cross-reference his ticket number, he's telling me his case number is 002390, but he has been here since the start of the calendar. It's just his audio is giving him difficulty.
okay, I have his citation, Ms. Milton.
Okay, he is
So-
here. I think he's still trying to work on the audio.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Roberto Bowden, B-O-D-D-E-N.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Bowden. How are you?
Good morning. I'm all right, Your Honor.
Good. How do you plead this morning?
I'm really not sure how to plead. Could I?
Okay. Do you want to speak? Would you like to speak with me and do a pre-trial?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll do that. Thank you, Mr. Bowden.
Thank you.
Daniel Bookout. Mr. Bookout, are you with us? I see you there. You have to unmute yourself, Mr. Bookout.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How do you plead, Mr. Bookout?
I wish to plead with a pre-trial.
Okay, we'll give you a pre-trial. Thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Bookout. We'll be with you.
Yes, sir.
Russell Callahan.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mr. Callahan.
How you doing this morning?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Yourself?
Doing great.
How do you plead, sir?
Not guilty. The officers told me that the ticket would be dropped when I came into court as long as the lady's car was fixed.
Okay. Well, what I can do for you, Mr. Callahan, is that I can set you down for a time when I can have the police officer here.
Okay.
We don't have officers here, so I can set you down for a trial date if that's what you would like for me to do.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Trial date.
We'll reset you for a trial date, which is gonna be, we'll send you a notice, February 22nd.
I should have done that one.
Alrighty.
Okay?
Alrighty. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
All right, you too.
I told you we were last. Oh, yeah.
Muted if you're not gonna.
Oh. Right. Okay, how do I do that?
There's someone on the line who we can hear speaking with someone else. I just want to let you know that. Angela Culver.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, Ms. Culver. I'm doing well. Yourself today?
I'm good, thank you.
How would you like to plead?
Not guilty because the officer was telling me that if Fulton County, which is my company, fix or pay for his total, that it would be just a warning, but I have no clue if they fixed it or not.
Okay, I can do the same thing that I did for the gentleman before you. If you want to have a pretrial, I can talk to you today on it. If you want to have, and I don't know what the officers are telling you, but just to let you all know and anybody else on the line know, that once you get a citation, you have to, and you come to court, it's up to the judge that you will be before as to what he or she will do. It's not up to the police officer to tell you what the judge is going to do. So just so that you all know that. So Ms. Culver, I'm happy to have you come back for a bench trial on a later date if you would like to do that. If you want to try to resolve it today, I'm happy to do that also.
I could try to resolve it today if
Okay.
that's not a problem.
No, that's not a problem, Ms. Culver. We'll do a pretrial. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Douglas English.
Morning, Your Honor. I'm Austin Perry. I'm here with Mr. English. He's on the phone. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties, but we're going to do pretrial.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Perry.
Yes, thanks.
I'm a witness in that one, Your Honor.
Okay, and this
Michael
is Michael
Carver.
Michael Carver. All right, Mr.
Yep.
Carver. I'll let you know when the case is up. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Raekwon Farmer. Is Mr. Farmer on the line?
Judge, I do see someone logged in as Raekwon Farmer. It doesn't appear that he has audio, but possibly video.
Okay.
Yes, Judge, I see him. He is here. Mr. Farmer? He's having audio issues. I'll reach out to him in the chat.
Okay, thank you. Guadalupe Franquez. Mr. Franquez, are you on the line?
I
Rudolph
don't see that
Hines.
person.
Rudolph Hines.
Yes, Your Honor. How you doing this
Good
morning?
Good morning, Mr. Hines. How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Okay. I can talk to you today and do a pretrial if you like, or I can set you to have a bench trial to when the officer can be here. You want to be set for a bench trial? Is that what you're telling me?
I would like a pretrial. Your Honor.
Okay, we'll do a pretrial. Thank you, Mr. Hines.
Sure.
Hakim Hodges.
I'm here, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Hodges.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How would you like to plead?
I guess guilty.
Okay. We'll be with you, Mr. Hodges. Thank you. Patricia Moore.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Ms. Moore. How would you like to plead?
I was needing to see about that, maybe about getting an attorney.
Okay, I'm happy to give you time to get an attorney if you would like to do that. I'm also happy to talk with you about the charge this morning if you'd like to do that.
Yes, sir. I'd like to do both.
Well, you can only do one or the other. If you tell me you want an attorney, then I won't be allowed to speak with you. And I will allow you some time to go get an attorney though.
Okay. Yes, sir. If I can apply for an attorney, possibly.
You will have that opportunity. So what you're telling me, Ms. Moore, is that you want time to go hire an attorney.
I would like to apply for a court-appointed attorney.
Ms. Milton?
Judge, I can send her contact information for the public defender's office. They don't traditionally participate in these type of hearings, but I can send it to her.
Okay.
Is she the Galaxy Tab A person?
Yes, ma'am.
And tell me your name again.
Patricia Moore.
Patricia Moore.
And Ms. Moore, if you're not accepted by the public defender, then you're going to have to go out and hire your own attorney, and you will be on another calendar for this, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Christopher Morris.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Morris. How do you plead?
I'd like a pretrial.
Okay, thank you, sir. Paola Nuno. You have to unmute yourself, Ms. Nuno.
Here, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you plead?
Not guilty.
So you'd like me to schedule you to come back for a bench trial when the officer can be here? I'm happy to talk to you today if you like, but if you want to come back when the officer's here, I'm happy to reschedule you for a bench trial.
Pre-trial, please.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. We'll be with you. Derek Nurse.
Hey, what's going on, player?
Mr. Nurse, you know that's not appropriate. Where are you?
I'm outside my apartment complex. I was walking my dog.
Okay. How do you plead, Mr. Nurse?
Guilty.
Thank you, sir. We'll be with you.
All right.
Cassandra Rosser.
I'm the witness, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You're Mr. Rios?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Rosser, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am, Your Honor. How are you this morning?
I'm doing well, thank you, ma'am. How do you plead?
Not guilty with the pretrial, sir. May I say something, sir?
I'll give you the opportunity to say something once I get through the calendar and get back to you. I'm happy to do that. But if you're going to plead not guilty and we have a witness here today, then given this was an accident, right?
Yes, but the officer told me, he even put it on my police report, that I had the right of way turning on a green arrow, but he didn't have no other choice but to give me the ticket citation instead of giving Mr. Sandros the ticket. And my car was already on I-20 eastbound when Mr. Sandros caught the last corner end of my car. And I was turning on a green arrow. That's on the police report.
So, Ms. Rosser, it sounds like you want, I can't go just by what's off the police report. I will have to hear from the witness. I'll have to hear from the officer. So if you would like me to reschedule this for a bench trial, I will be happy to do that. Is that what you want, Ms. Rosser?
I would rather just go ahead on and settle it out today, sir. Judge, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. So I will get with you. If you hang on also, Mr. Rios, for us. Warren Rouse. Mr.
Good morning.
Rouse.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I plead nolo.
Okay, thank you, sir. Michelle Russell.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Russell. How do you plead?
Nolo.
Thank you, ma'am. Daryl Smith.
Hello.
Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. How
Good
do you
morning.
plead?
Nolo.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Quade Smith. Mr. Quade Smith on the line. Shawnese Thomas. Okay, we'll see if we can get a better connection.
I'm here, Judge.
Good morning, Ms. Thomas. Can you hear me?
I can, sir.
Okay. How do you plead, ma'am?
I plead nolo. I'd rather have a pretrial.
Okay.
Now, possible.
All right. We'll put you down for a pretrial. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Joseph Zachary. Mr. Zachary on the line.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Zachary. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Thank you, sir. Is there anyone on the line whose name I did not call?
Yes, Your Honor, Darnell Bateman.
Is it Bates?
Bateman, B-A-T. Yes.
Okay.
Um,
I don't have a citation. Oh, here we go. All right, Mr. Bateman, I have you. How do you plead? Thank you.
Pre-trial, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bateman.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor,
Yes.
my name is Raekwon Farmer. I wasn't called either.
What's your last name, sir?
Farmer.
Judge, Mr. Farmer was one of the two folks who had the audio issues. The other person was Baca. Both of them have now connected, and I do believe their audio issues have been resolved. You did call them both.
Okay. Mr. Farmer and okay, Mr. Farmer, how do you plead?
It's my first time in court, so I'm gonna say not guilty. I'm not sure how that works.
Okay, if you plead not guilty, I'll set you down for a bench trial at a later date. It's going to be in February. If you want to talk with me this morning to see if we can resolve it, I'm happy to do a pretrial.
That works for me, please.
Okay, we'll do a pretrial. Thank you, sir. And we had Brian Baca.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Baca. How do you plead?
Yes.
Yes, how do you plead?
I was trying to discuss about it because I think it's both of us fault, an accident. Cause we both run the yellow light.
Okay, so it sounds, Mr. Baca, like you would like to have a bench trial, so that I can hear from the witness and also from the officer. So we will set you down for a bench trial and send you a date, which will be February 22nd, for you to show up and bring any witnesses and any evidence that you have. Okay.
Okay.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Baca?
And I also want to know about the ticket. Do I have to pay that online?
Well, if you want a bench trial, then you don't have to at this point in time pay anything. Because if you plead not guilty, raise your hand for me, Mr. Baca. I'm sorry, I can't see you. Okay, all right, I've got you. So if you want a bench trial, which means that you plead not guilty, then if you're found not guilty, then there won't be a fine. If you are found guilty, then there will be a fine, possibly, and you would have to pay it at that time.
Okay.
So you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, so you do want me to set you down for a bench trial, is what you're telling me?
No. Just,
okay, you want to do a pre-trial today and talk to me?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'll put you down for a pre-trial, Mr. Baca.
Okay.
Anyone else's name that I did not call? Okay, let's start off with Douglas English. Mr. Perry, are you on the line?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Well, I was just going to see if we could get this reduced down to something other than following too closely. Mr. English has his CDLs, and from my understanding, this was very minor impact collision. The defendant or the victim stopped in the road, was allegedly going to turn left. Mr. English slowed down and just bumped him in the rear. But he's, like I say, he's got CDLs. And obviously, this ticket will affect that. So we're just trying to get it reduced to something that's not a moving violation.
Yes, I understand. Mr. Carver, are you on the line?
Yes, I'm here.
Did insurance take care of everything for you?
Yeah, we're in the process right now of getting my car repaired.
Okay, was anyone injured?
No.
All right. Mr. Perry, I can reduce this to a basic rules violation, which, as you know, won't appear on your client's history. It won't affect his CDL, and the fine is $265. Is that what he wants to do?
Is that fine with you?
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Yeah, that's fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, that's not a problem. Is he going to be able to pay that today, or is he going to need some time?
I can do it today. Give you my card number.
He can go online and pay it today.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. Anything further from anyone?
No, sir. Thank you, Judge.
Right. You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right. You too.
Thank you, Mr. Carver. We appreciate you showing up.
Thank you.
Mr. Atwood?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Atwood, you were charged with following too closely. I take it that you hit someone in the rear also?
Yes, I did. What happened was we were in the lane going straight to go through the light, and I went to hit my brakes and my ABS went out, and I couldn't get stopped in time, and I ended up rear-ending the guy in front of me, and he was pushed into the car in front of him.
Okay. Is Mr. Gray on the line? Mr. Atwood, you wanted to plead guilty. I'm going to reduce it to a basic rules violation, which isn't going to appear on your history and won't carry any points with it, and won't affect your insurance. Okay.
Okay.
And so you won't have a moving violation on your history as a result of this. The fine is $265. Is that something you can pay today, or you need some time?
I'm gonna need some time to pay it.
Okay, we can reset you for a compliance calendar on January 25th. Is that when you all want to reset them? Say it again. Oh, February 22nd? Okay. So, Mr. Atwood, we're going to put you on a calendar for February 22nd. If you get the fine paid by February 22nd, you don't have to appear for that calendar. We'll know that you paid it. If you don't get it paid by February 22nd, you'll have to come back and let me know why, okay?
Okay, how do I go about paying this again?
If you stay on the line, Ms. Milton will be able to tell you the options as far as how you can get that done.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay. So if you'll stay on the line for a moment, Ms. Milton will be with you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Baca, we're back with you.
Okay.
You were charged with failure to yield. There was an accident involved also.
Yes.
That's correct. So I'm willing to do, as I said before, I was happy to give you a bench trial on this. If you'd like to plead guilty today, I will reduce it to a basic rules violation, which won't be on your record, won't affect your insurance, and won't carry any points with it. And the fine is $265.
I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. Can you pay that today, or you're gonna need some time?
I'm able to pay it today.
Okay. And if you just get that paid online, you'll be done with it.
Okay.
Any questions for me?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Judge, this is Nicole Milton. What information did Mike Atwood need from me?
He needed to know how to get this paid.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, have a good day, Mr. Baca.
So I'm good to go.
Yes. You know how to get it, you know how to get it paid, right?
Yes, I go online on the Fulton.
All right, very good.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Biden, Roberto,
Yes, Your Honor.
good. Is it Biden or Bowden?
It's Bowden.
Bowden. Good morning again, Mr. Bowden. You were charged with speeding, 57 and a 45.
Yes, Your
That is within the 14-point spread that is already not going to be on your history. So the fine for that is $250.
Yes, Your Honor.
There's nothing that I can do for you as far as the speed because you're already within a speed that's not going to report.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, is that something you can pay today or you're going to need some time?
I can pay that today, Your Honor.
Okay, you know how to get that paid?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. If you'll just get it paid today, you'll be done with it, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, you have a good day.
You too, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Bookout? I see you there, Mr. Bookout.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
hear me? Okay, you were charged with
I'm here.
failure to yield. There was an accident involved, is that right? Can you hear me,
Yes,
Mr. Bookout?
sir.
Okay, did insurance take care of everything?
What had happened was I had turned off I-20 on the Fulton Industrial, and I was
You're going in and out.
hang on, I didn't understand what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're going in and out on me also.
Yes, sir. I'm aware. Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay,
Yes,
go
sir,
ahead.
I
What were you
can.
saying?
Okay, I was turning off I-20 on the Fulton Industrial, and I made a left at that red light, and that guy hit me in the back corner panel. I don't understand why I was ticketed, and I even questioned the officer, and he tried to place me under arrest, saying this was an arrestable charge. The guy hit me in my bumper and really messed my tailgate and stuff up, and I don't understand why I was even ticketed to begin with. I remember that, so I don't know where to go from here.
Okay, you can do one or two things today, Mr. Bookout. I'm happy to let you come back for a bench trial when the officer can be here, and possibly the witness to explain why you got a ticket, or so that you can cross-examine them if that's what you want to do. If you want to resolve it today, I can reduce it to a basic rules violation, as I was doing with everyone else that had the same or similar type of citation, and the fine would be $265. So I'm happy to let you come back for a bench trial.
Okay, I don't want to go ahead. Yes, sir. That's what I'd like to do. Can you understand?
Say
Am
it
I
again.
coming through? Yes, sir.
Say it again, Mr. Bookout. Tell me what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I would like to set for a bench trial. Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll set you for a bench trial. That bench trial is going to be on February 22nd. Okay, Mr. Bookout?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay, and when you come back, make sure you bring any witnesses or any evidence that you have, okay?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay. We'll send you a notice. Have a good day, sir.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. You as well.
Thank you. Angela
Thank you.
Culver.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Culver. I see that I've already spoken with you at some point in time. Is that right?
No, no, sir.
No? Okay. You've not been to court for this before?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. How would you like to plead, ma'am? I mean, I'm sorry. Is there anything that you want to tell me?
No, it was just that when I crossed over Riverside, his back end caught the end of my right side of my bus and it messed up his car.
Okay. Did insurance take care of everything?
I'm not sure. Fulton County haven't let me know yet.
Okay. Ms. Culver, if you like, I can reduce this to a basic rules violation, which won't appear on your history and won't carry any points with it. The fine would be $265.
Yes, Your Honor, I would like that.
Okay. Can you pay the fine today or you're gonna need some time?
No, I can pay today.
Okay. Get that paid today and you'll be done, okay?
Okay, how would I be able to pay that?
You can either pay it online or you can come down and pay it.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Okay. And Ms. Milton, are you on the line?
I am, Judge.
I just want everyone to know that they're gonna get this paperwork and I take it that that's gonna go to where we sent the original notice to, right?
That's correct, Judge. And they need to sign the back of the ticket within 24 hours of receipt.
Okay, I just wanted to reiterate that to let everyone know that they were gonna be getting some more paperwork from us to sign and get back with us. Thank you.
You're welcome. The citations can be paid at www.fultonstate.org. I've also put it in the chat.
All right, Ms. Culver, you have any other questions?
No, sir, that's all. Thank you,
All right,
Your
have
Honor.
a great day. You're welcome.
All right, you too, thanks.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
Do I have to stay on for this whole thing, or am I good to go? I figured out how to get my citation paid.
Okay, no, you're good. You're good to go, Mr. Atwood.
All right, yeah, I just wanted to make sure before I checked out.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
No problem. You have a good day as well.
Thank you. Mr. Bateman?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning again. You were charged with driving the wrong way?
Yeah, well, it really wasn't the wrong way. I was trying to enter on the expressway, and what happened was there's a backup on the traffic intersection, and before I can get on, I just made a left instead of going on to the expressway. I saw it already. Plus, there was a medical emergency with my wife. We were en route to the hospital, and I explained that to the officer numerous of times, and she asked, did we need an ambulance? And I didn't need an ambulance. We was just, 2 seconds away from the urgent care where we were going. And she continued to go ahead and give us the ticket. I don't know if you know about ambulance costs, but I didn't need an ambulance. I just needed to get my wife to the urgent care at that particular time.
Okay.
And I really did enter the intersection, which you were saying. I did not. I mean, all I did was make a left and come right back on to the right of way. She was thinking I was getting onto the expressway, which I really wasn't.
All right. I can do one or two things for you, Mr. Bateman. I'm happy to reset this for a bench trial when the officer can show up and give her account of what went on. If you want to resolve it today, I'm happy to reduce it to a basic rules violation, which won't be on your history and won't carry any points with it and will not affect your insurance. And the fine for that is $265. Which would you prefer to do?
Well, I'd rather go ahead and get it paid, get it resolved, because I have CDL license.
Okay, all right, so.
I'm not able to get it working.
All right, so the basic rules won't be on your history, so you won't have to worry about your CDL. It's $265. Can you pay that today or you're gonna need some time?
No, I paid today.
Okay, all right. So get that paid and you'll be done, and get the paperwork back to us once you receive it, okay?
Yes, one more question, Your Honor. Ms. Milton, I don't know if she can hear me or not, but I can resolve all that on www.fultoncountystate.org.
It's fultonstate.org. I can send it to you in the chat. It may also be in the email that we sent you with the Zoom link for today's hearing.
Okay, I don't know if you guys have my email.
I think old school finna try to talk to us. He looked like.
I'll send it to you in the chat, Mr. Bateman.
All right, thank you.
Okay, anything further, sir? Any other questions?
No, sir. No,
All right,
sir. You have a great day. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
All
right. Raquan Farmer.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Farmer, you were also involved in an accident. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was anyone injured?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Did insurance take care of everything?
No, sir.
I'm willing to do what I've done for everybody else in these accident cases. Mr. Farmer, if you'd like me to reduce it to a basic rules violation, which won't appear on your history and won't carry and doesn't have any points, I'm happy to do that. The fine is $265. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir. But I also have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so I was wrong for making the left turn on the green. But on the police report, it put as I hit the party 2 when that car hit me. Am I still in the wrong for that?
Well, what I know is what you were charged with, which is the failure to yield while turning left. So I'm not sure what the police report says, but this is the charge that you have. If you want to question the officer regarding the police report, I'm happy to put this on a bench trial calendar and let you come back and question the officer. If that's what you want to do, if you want to resolve it today, I'm willing to reduce it to a charge that's not going to be on your record.
It's more on the lines of because he put I hit the party 2, his insurance company doesn't want to touch it.
Okay.
But
so
his car hit mine.
That is all a civil matter, Mr. Farmer. So that's something that you're going to have to work out between you and the other person that was involved. We're working out the ticket today that you got on that. And so there's nothing that I can do as far as the civil matter that may or may not go forward in the future. What we are dealing with today is only this ticket. So I'm happy to do whatever it is that you would like for me to do as far as resolving it or not resolving it today. If you want to come back for a bench trial, I'm happy to let you do that.
I'll do the first offer you gave me.
Okay, the basic rules and the 265.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is that something you can pay today, or you're going to need some time?
Can you give me some time, please?
I can. I'm going to put you on a bench trial calendar for February 22nd, or just a trial calendar for February 22nd. Get it paid by the 22nd, and you do not have to show up for that calendar. If you don't get it paid by then, you're going to have to show up and let me know why, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. You have any more questions for me?
You said the address is on the Zoom information? So no,
Yes,
sir.
It should be.
That'll be all for today.
Okay. You have a good day, sir.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Rudolph Hines.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hi, Mr. Hines. You also involved in an automobile accident? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Was anyone injured?
No, sir.
Okay. Insurance take care of everything?
That's still ongoing.
Okay. Again, I can reduce this to a basic rules violation, which won't appear on your history. And the fine will be $265. Is that something you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor, that's fine.
Can you pay that today, or you're going to need some time?
I'm gonna need about 2 weeks to pay it.
Okay. I'm also going to put you on that February 22nd calendar. So if you get it paid in the next 2 weeks, then you don't have to worry about showing up for the calendar. If you don't, then you're going to have to come back and let me know why, okay?
That's fine, Your Honor, thank you.
All right. Any other questions?
No, sir, thank you. You have a great
All
rest
right.
of your day.
Have a good day. You also. Thank you, sir. Hakeem Hodges.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mr. Hodges.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. You were charged with expired registration. Did you get the car registered?
Yes, sir. My car was registered at the time. I was going through a situation at home, but I had my registration and everything. Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you send us the paperwork to let me know that the car was registered?
Yes, sir. I have everything. At the time, my registration was expired. I was going through some situations and it kind of slipped my mind. But since the accident, it is registered and everything. But the car has been registered since 2016.
Okay. So since you went ahead and got the car registered,
It's not no real word.
you get me that paperwork showing me that it's
Okay.
registered, and I'm going to dismiss the charge. Okay.
Yes, sir. What's the best way to send it to you so that you can see it? Could I just email them or send it in? I can actually bring it to you. It don't matter.
It'll be easier for you just to send it in, Ms. Milton.
Yes,
Okay.
you can send it to the email address that you submitted your registration. That's statecourt.southannex
Yes,
at
ma'am.
Fulton County, GA. I'm going to send it to you in the text.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so just get that to us, and
Okay.
I'm going to dismiss the charge against you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
You have a blessed one.
You do the same, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Christopher Morris.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning again, Mr. Morris. You were charged with driver to exercise due care. There was an accident involved,
Yes, Your Honor.
and did insurance take care of everything?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyone injured?
No, Your Honor.
Again, I'm happy to reduce this to a basic rules violation, which won't appear on your history and won't carry any points with it. And the fine is $265. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is that something you can pay today, or you're going to need some time?
I can pay that today, sir.
Okay. And have you been listening to how you can get that paid?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Go ahead and get it paid, and expect the paperwork for you to sign and get back with us, and then you'll be done. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You have a good day, Mr. Morris.
All right, now.
Paola Nuno.
Here, sir.
Hi, Ms. Nuno. Again, this is an automobile accident where you hit someone from the rear. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Was anyone hurt?
No.
And insurance take care of everything?
Yes.
Again, I can reduce this to a basic rules violation, which won't appear on your history and won't carry any points with it. The fine is $265. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir. I would like to pay today as well.
Okay.
right.
So if you get that paid today, expect the paperwork for you to sign and get back with us, and you'll be done. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. You're welcome. Have a good day, ma'am.
You too.
Derek Nurse.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. Nurse. You indicated that you wanted to plead guilty to failure to maintain lane. There was an accident involved. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
If you've been listening, with this accident, I'm willing to reduce it to a basic rules violation, so you don't have to plead guilty to the failure to maintain lane. Basic rules won't be on your history. If you pled guilty to the failure to maintain lane, it would be on your history. So I'm going to reduce it to a basic rules violation, and the fine is $265. Is that something you can pay today, or you need some time?
I need some time. But hold up, let me ask you something.
Okay, go
Oh,
ahead.
no, I really want you to repeat what you just said over again. You're changing it to a basic road violation. It's not going to show up on my driving history. Will I get any points for this?
No points, sir.
Hey, man, thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much, boy. Because hey, I can't afford no points, y'all, because I got so many more tickets to pay. And this is just whoo, thank you so much, bro. Thank you.
All right. Had you pled guilty to the failure to maintain lane, you would have it would have come with some points, but the basic rules won't. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate you so much, sir.
All right. Can you get that paid today? You're gonna need some time.
I'm gonna need some time.
Okay. I'm gonna reset you for February 22nd. If you get it paid before the 22nd, you don't have to show up to that court date. If you don't get it paid by the 22nd, you're gonna have to come back and tell me why. Okay.
All right. I don't know the lady's name, but she had it in the chat. FultonState.org. I can pay it, right? I can pay the ticket.
Yes, that's correct.
All right. Sir, I appreciate it, ma'am. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I don't have to stay here no more. Do it.
Expect the paperwork that you're gonna have to sign and get back to us also, Mr. Nurse. Okay.
All right.
All right. You have a good day.
You do this. Y'all do the same, sir.
Thank you. Cassandra Rosser. Ms. Rosser, I'm going to hold your case because I'm going to have to hear more about that. So if you just hold on for me, Ms. Rosser, I'll be with you.
Yes, sir.
And you hold on also, Mr. Rios.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Warren Rouse.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rouse, you indicated that you wanted to plead no load to this charge. Have you been listening on the line?
I have.
I'm willing to reduce this. You can only use a no low once every 5 years. So I'm willing to reduce this to a basic rules violation, which isn't going to be on your history, and won't carry any points with it. So you can hold on to that no low in case you need it at another point in time for something more serious. Okay.
Okay.
The fine is $265. Is that something you can pay today? You're gonna need some time.
Nope, I can pay it today.
Okie dokie. So expect some paperwork from us that you're gonna have to sign and get back to us. And if you get it paid today, once you sign the paperwork, you'll be done, okay?
I do have one question. I don't have my citation, and I know I'm probably gonna have to put my citation number in to pay. Will that be in the email that they send with the ticket, or?
Yeah, we're gonna send you a copy of the citation, and you're gonna have to sign the back of it for us and get it back to us.
Okay.
Okay. Ms. Milton, do you send them the front and the back of the citation?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Rouse, when you get it, just sign it and get it back, and then you'll have a copy of the citation. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions?
None.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes.
Are you hearing me now? Still in gray?
I'm sorry. I don't know who's speaking.
He was having audio problems. Yes, sir. We can hear you. Just wait for Judge Murrow to call your name, please.
Pardon me?
Wait for Judge Murrow to call your name. We can hear you. I see that you've been having audio issues, but you're connected now. So just wait for the judge to call your name.
Michelle Russell.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Russell, you were charged with having an unregistered vehicle. Did you get the vehicle registered?
No, Your Honor. It was a trailer and it was totaled with the wreck.
Okay. And so you don't have the trailer any longer?
No, sir. It's still an impound. We're trying to figure out how to get it to trailer estimate place.
Okay, so once, so it's, you cannot,
No, sir, the axle's gone. It's been on the mainframe. They won't be able to.
okay. My, you wanted to plead no to this. My biggest concern was that you either get rid of the trailer or that you get it in compliance with the law. Since, you're gonna get rid of it because it's totaled, I'm gonna dismiss the charge, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. You have a good day, ma'am.
You too. Thank you guys very much.
Okay, thank you. Daryl Smith. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Smith? Okay, I can't hear you right now.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Smith. Have you, you wanted to plead no to this following too closely? Have you been listening on the line?
I have.
Okay, you can only use a no once every 5 years. So I'm gonna reduce this to a basic rules violation to help you keep your no So if something more serious comes along, you'll have it. Basic rules isn't gonna appear on your history and it's not going to affect your insurance or carry any points with it. The fine is $265. Is that something you can pay today or you're gonna need some time?
Just need some time.
Okay. I'm gonna put you on a calendar for February 22nd. Get it paid by then, and you don't have to show back up to court. If you don't get it paid by then, you're gonna have to show up to that court date and let me know why, okay?
All right.
All right. You have any questions for me, Mr. Smith?
No, sir.
Okay, you expect to get this paperwork in the mail, or not in the mail, get the paperwork and sign it and get it back to us. And then once you get your fine paid, you'll be done, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too, Your Honor.
Thank you. Shaughnessy Thomas.
I'm here, Judge.
Hi, Ms. Thomas. You were also charged with turning left. There was an accident involved.
Yes, sir, there were
Okay.
with a motor bus.
You indicated that you wanted to plead no to that, but given that you can only use a no once every 5 years, I'm willing to reduce this to a basic rules violation and let you keep your no in case you need it for something more, for something in the future. Basic rules is not going to appear on your history and it's not going to affect your insurance or carry any points with it. The fine is $265. Is that something you can pay today or you're going to need some time?
I can pay it today, sir.
Okay. Get that paid, and once you get the paperwork back in that we're going to send to you and you get it paid, you'll be done, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Have a good day, ma'am.
You too.
Joseph Zachary.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Zachary, you were also charged with entering crossing a roadway and there was an accident involved.
Yes, sir.
You indicated that you wanted to plead guilty to that. As with everyone who's been involved in an accident, I'm willing to reduce it to a basic rules violation, which won't appear on your history and won't carry any points with it and won't affect your insurance, okay?
Okay.
It's $265. Is that something you can pay today or you're gonna need some time?
I'm gonna need some time.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on a calendar for February 22nd. If you get it paid by the 22nd, you don't have to appear for that calendar. If you don't get it paid by that time, then you're gonna have to come back and let me know why, okay?
Yes, sir.
Have any questions?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
You know, before I came to court, they said if I paid before, I won't have to show up, but they never posted it online.
Okay, that might have had something to do with the problems that we were having with the pandemic. So, so it might be better that you weren't able to, because if you were going to pay it online at that time, you would have been pleading guilty to a moving violation, which would have carried points with it.
Okay.
And I have lowered that to a charge that's not going to carry any points and it's not going to be on your history. So you might be better off for showing up today.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
No, sir.
All right. Have a
You
good
said
day.
February the what?
We're going to send you a notice, but it's going to be February 22nd.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome, sir. Okay.
So do I have to sit in here?
No, we'll get with you. We'll send you that notice, and we will send you the paperwork for you to sign and get back with us. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good day, Judge.
You do the same. Thank you, sir. Okay. Do we have anyone else on the line except for Ms. Rosser and Mr. Rios that I need to take care of that I've not spoken with?
No, Your Honor, you spoke with me, but I did have a question. I wanted to wait till you got through the whole calendar to ask a question.
Okay, Mr. Bateman, go ahead.
I was kind of misled. I just paid my fine, and you guys were saying something about paperwork sent to me. I was just trying to figure out what that was.
You're going to get a copy of the citation, and on the back of the citation, you'll see that I have written what you were charged with, or what it was, and that I've signed it and dated it, and you're going to have to sign and date it also and get it back to us. So that's the paperwork that you're going to receive.
Okay, so is that sent through email or via mail? How is that sent, sir?
Email, sir.
Email? Okay. All right, and that's tied to the email that was attached to the fine, correct, Ms. Mills?
Yes.
All right, that's all I need to know. Thank you. You guys have a good day.
You too, sir.
All
right. Okay. Ms. Rosser?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
And Mr. Rios?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you all were involved in an automobile accident, and Ms. Rosser was charged with failure to yield when turning left. Since you're both here, I'm willing to hear what you have to say and do a bench trial today so that you don't have to come back.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm going to start with you, Mr. Rios. If you can raise your right hand if you could both raise your right hands for me. You swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Go ahead, Ms. Rosser. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hands down. Thank you. Mr. Rosser, what do you want to tell? I'm sorry, Mr. Rios, what do you want to tell me?
Yes, I also have the police report, and it says that Ms. Rosser has the citation for failure to yield, and her insurance did not wanted to cover the damage for the accident. And also, in the same where we had the accident, there also is a camera there that if it goes to pre-trial, that I want to see if I can have access to that camera so we can watch that I had the green light.
Okay, Mr. Rios, this is the time for you to present any evidence that you would have. So if you want to tell me what happened, then I'm happy to hear from you. But as far as if you don't have the evidence ready to go today, then you would not be presenting it.
Oh, what the police report that says that she failed to yield and she got the citation.
Right. Okay. So what do you want to tell me as far as how the accident happened?
Well, I was going straight on Fulton Industrial, I had the green light and I was going straight, and then she just turned left out of nowhere, and I tried to stop, and I couldn't stop in time, and that's when we hit, and it damaged my hood. But when I called her insurance did not want to cover it.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell me, Mr. Rios?
That's it.
Okay. Ms. Rosser?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead. What do you want to tell me?
I was traveling down Fulton Industrial to proceed on I-20 eastbound on the Green Arrow. And out of nowhere, Mr. Sandros, he just came out of nowhere and just caught my tail end bumper. And when he did that, my whole car just jerked, and my glasses that I have on my face on my driver's license, I have a restriction on my driver's license, which required me to have on my driver's license. The impact where he hit me so hard knocked my glasses off my face. I did sustain bodily injury. I am going to the chiropractor as we speak. And I did, when I went to the police department on Fulton Industrial to get the police report, I saw where the officer had agreed with me, and he knew that I was turning on a green arrow. I was the last car prior to other cars turning on the green arrow on I-20 eastbound from Fulton Industrial. I have pictures in my phone. I have developed those pictures. When I went to the police department to pull up my police report, I did ask them about the camera that's right there on I-20. They said that camera did not work. And when I went back to go take pictures of the green light to see how long that green arrow lasts, that green arrow lasts a good minute for it to sustain for several cars to go under it. Mr. Sandros had to run his red light. He was at a various speed. He tore up my bumper and caused me bodily injury, harm to where I had to wind up in the ER, and I'm going to the chiropractor.
Did you have anybody else in your car with you, Mr. Rios?
No. But I have the pictures here. And
okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reset this case for February 22nd so that I can have the officer here and I can have, Mr. Rios, that'll give you enough time to get whatever evidence that you have to get together to present to the court. And the same for you, Ms. Rosser, if you want any. Did you have anybody else in your car with you?
No, sir, I was all alone, but I did go back down there to video the camera, the green light, to see how long it lasts in order for me to go under that green light. And that's when I went under that green light for a couple of seconds, there was other cars that was right behind me. So Fulton Industrial, even though Fulton Industrial is an 8-lane highway, if Mr. Sandros ran, since he ran that red light, he had accurate enough time to get over it. My car was already on I-20. He just caught that corner end of my car on the back passenger side. And when he hit me, the impact knocked off my glasses and he caused me bodily harm because my car jerked.
All right, so I'm going to put you on a February 22nd bench trial calendar. Go ahead, Mr. Rios.
how do you access the camera? Where do you have to go?
I'm not able to tell you that, so you're gonna have to figure that out yourself.
Okay.
But if you get that, I'm happy to look at it. Any other evidence that you have, please get it to the court before this court date, so that I can have it, so you can get that to the clerks here, and whatever you want me to consider. And the officer will also be here to testify in the case.
Okay.
Okay, but I have the video of the red light. I went right back down there and I took the pictures of the green arrow on that green light. It didn't show where I could take the pictures of the timer, but I did video it too as well, Judge, Your Honor. Okay,
that's fine. So whatever you want me to consider on February 22nd, you get to me, Ms. Ross, and I'm happy to consider it, okay?
What time you on?
We'll get your notice, Mr. Rios, okay?
Okay.
It's still gonna be 10 o'clock. But we'll have a number of bench trials on that date. So it'll be sometime after 10. Okay.
Well, how would I be able to get you the pictures and the video? Because I sent the reason why my car insurance wouldn't pay off his damages, because they looked at the diaphragm that was on the police report, and I sent them pictures too as well. They didn't find me at fault, neither did the officer, but the officer didn't have no choice but to give me the ticket. I did inform him how wrong he was, and he still said, okay, well, somebody had to me or either Mr. Sandros had to walk away with the ticket, so he chose to give the ticket to me. And I told him he was in the wrong because he realized that the arrow was green. He even stated that on the police report, that I was turning on the green arrow.
Okay, you'll have an opportunity to make all those arguments on February 22nd, Ms. Rosser, okay?
Okay, so how would I get you the video and the pictures? Just present them on the day of the 22nd?
Or you can work with the clerk's office here, and they will facilitate you getting whatever you need to get to the court, okay?
Okay, but I did sustain injuries, Judge, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Rosser, let me just,
my job.
I'm sorry that you sustained injuries in the accident. That's all for civil matter. That I cannot do anything about that in the criminal matter against you. So however you deal with it civilly, then that's where that will come in. I'm sorry to hear that you were injured in the accident though.
That's fine, sir.
Okay.
I'll be okay.
I'm happy to hear that, ma'am.
I'm okay. Be 61 years old, I'm okay, but I've lost time off my job too as well.
I'm sorry to hear that also. Okay, we will see you both back on February 22nd for a bench trial, and bring whatever evidence or get the evidence to the clerk's office prior to that time, and we will dispose of it then.
Okay.
All right, you all have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Is there anyone else on the line, Ms. Milton, that I have not gotten to?
The gentleman Sheldon, who is having audio problems, he appears to be unmuted, but I'm not sure what his position is or his full name. Mr. Sheldon? Other than that, Judge, I mean, it appears everyone else is court personnel. Let me see if I can send him a message to the chat and he'll respond.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're done.
All right, I'll hang on. He might have been a witness in Mr. Atwood's case, possibly. I see a Sheldon Gray.
Okay. I've sent him a message in the chat.
Pardon me, excuse me. Judge, Your Honor, am I finished?
Oh, yes. Have a good day, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, sir. You too as well.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Judge, he's not responding.
Okay. I think he's a witness, Nicole.
Okay.
So, and if he, I don't know if he can hear me or not, but if Mr. Sheldon, if you are a witness, we disposed of the case that you're here to be a witness for.
That was Atkinson?
And that was yet Mr. Atwood, Michael
Atwood. Okay.
All
Am
right.
I clear to stop recording, Judge?
Yes. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everyone.